Inclusion matters because every child is a child of God.
Catholic schools should prioritize inclusiveness because it promotes the very virtues that our faith is based on. Inclusivity promotes compassion and kindness. It promotes and encourages all children to accept people as God made them, to accept children as their friends and into their classrooms, despite the fact that those children may look or act a little differently.
This is Aylin, and she was born with Down syndrome. She was diagnosed while I was pregnant, and so we were thrown into the world of special needs, and it was really a whirlwind experience for us. We figured out the difficulties of having a diagnosis in school and in a Catholic school, in a private school where there isn't any funding for kids and not a lot of resources on how to accommodate them. So we had to figure that out on our own.
We have 5-year-old twins, Johnny and Gemma. They are both on the autism spectrum, and so when we were looking for a school to send them to, we live less than a mile from St. John the Evangelist in Carmichael, and it was always our hope that our kids could attend that school, as many of the kids in our neighborhood do. You know, when you get an autism diagnosis, you kind of wonder, okay, well, now are my kids going to be able to go to that school? We had a challenge in preschool finding the right fit for our son, and we had heard that St. John the Evangelist had an inclusion program.
It's an incredible program. I attended the Fire Foundation's conference for inclusion in Kansas City. Because of that experience and because of everything that I saw during that conference, I thought that it would provide a wonderful opportunity for us to have something similar in our diocese.
As a Catholic, saying yes to all learners is important because what is the meaning of Catholic? Catholic is universal. Catholic is for everyone. Catholic means everyone. And when Jesus said, "Let the children come to me," he didn't say, "Let the neurotypical children come to me." He said, "Let the children come to me."
Fire Foundation is actually an acronym. It stands for Foundation for Inclusive Religious Education. Our goal is to be able to provide grants to partner schools within our diocese that have said yes to admitting children with disabilities to their school. I originally heard of the Fire Foundation because Tasha, our associate superintendent, had attended their conferences in the past, and I think she was honestly looking for a parent to take this on and run with it. We were approved as the 12th affiliate of the Fire Foundation, and then we launched the Fire Foundation of Sacramento in January.
They've done so much work in this area that they really can help provide the expertise that's needed to us to really build those foundations within each of our school sites so that we can be fully inclusive.
One of the most important steps that you have to take after you say yes is you need to give your teachers training, and you need to empower your teachers, and you need to equip them with the resources that they need in order to appropriately serve a student.
We are committed to making sure that all students feel like they can be a part of our faith-based learning community. We should always have options, and every student should be able to be a part of it. Those resources that they provide will help all students in the classroom. It's not just going to help one or two, it's going to help them all because it maximizes what the teachers can do, but also gives the teachers the most up-to-date strategies on how to be the best teachers that they can be for that class. My best story of this is from our recent school talent show that we had. One of our students felt comfortable to get up and perform in front of the whole school a dance, and watching the community embrace her during that time was so amazing. The clapping, the cheering, the overall support that she felt. There wasn't a dry eye in the house.
It's a typical thing for you to go to a father-daughter dance or for your child to just go to school in general. Those are things that we celebrate. And to see not only the school embrace Avery, the teachers embrace Avery, but also the students embrace Avery. And there were 4 or 5 little girls on the side that just ran and gave her huge hugs, and everyone's cheering her name and going crazy for her. Those are probably big victories for a typical family as well, but for us, they're just extra special.
I think for many families, sending their kids to Catholic school is more than just about learning the ABCs or learning how to read and write. It's a tradition in many families. It's part of their faith.
It's just been absolutely an amazing experience, and to watch him that first day in his uniform go to school was something that I don't think either of us will ever forget.
That was an amazing moment. That was such an amazing day. The first day we sent him to St. Mel in his uniform, it just made my heart so complete.
Because of the support of our principals and the Catholic School Department of the Diocese, I can only see the partnership between the Fire Foundation and our various schools growing over time.
I hope that inclusion becomes the norm. I hope that inclusion is no longer the exception, but what's normal. I hope that that becomes what is standard for all of our Catholic schools. When a parent goes to a Catholic school and says, I want a Catholic education for my child, for my son, for my daughter, that the answer is an automatic yes.
This is important work. It has the ability to change lives, and it all starts with your yes. Thank you for opening your hearts to our mission and to the children.